to Shoe Phoenix, Hand Me Down My Bible, with a clear break now appearing back to Buck Barrow, Tiger Kitten and Ryback. Precious little between, Cutter Wood and Eyes of March, a length in front of Nyman with less than 3 furlongs to go. Ridden up on the outside is Political Power. These are being followed to the final 2.5 furlongs by Dakota Blue, who's beginning a run ahead of High Favour. In the centre is the Line in Winter, and a breakdown of a few lengths to Hand Me Down My Bible as they've got a furlong and a half to go. And battling it out are Cutter Wood and Eyes of March, kicking away from a running on the Line in Winter. And then Dakota Blue, who's followed by Nyman as they get strung out inside the final half furlong. And still nothing between Cutter Wood, Eyes of March, but quickening up in style is the Line in Winter to cut them all down. And it's the Line in Winter winning by a widening 3 legs from Cutter Wood, Eyes of March.
On the wing there is Diablo Rocco at this stage. Our terms in last place, but travelling pretty well as they come down the home straight. And they've gone now towards the halfway point of the contest with 5 lengths separating them. The Line in Winter with a narrow advantage from the Waco Kid. Yarug shaken up. Coming into it now is Ruling Court on the outside. Also, Diablo Rocco is moving strongly in the purple as they race up towards the final quarter mile in the Tattersalls Acomb. The Line in Winter is the one in front at this stage. Here comes Ruling Court and Will Buick on the outside. Battling bravely, Wimbledon Hawkeye on the inside. The Line in Winter is pulling out a bit more, and he's still got a break of 2 lengths on Ruling Court in second. The Line in Winter and Ryan Moore made just about every yard, and the Line in Winter toughs it out in the Acomb at York in the summer and wins well. In second, Wimbledon Hawkeye, Ruling Court, and then these were clear of the Waco Kid, about 3 lengths behind in fourth.
At the moment, Henri Matisse is a length and a half behind that. Go to first, races in company with Silent. Mahaba Yasanafi in blue and white is ridden along behind those to Dancing Gemini with the orange cap. Lead artist to pink cap, 1 from the right of Picture Rosalian against the running well Persica, 3 lengths behind those. Alcantor has got the better of one of the pacemakers. Serengeti into second position at the moment and ridden along. The Line in Winter continues to have third. He's right in behind, right in front of Henri Matisse. Kudwa's behind this. Sala making progress. Rosalian trying to get into it, but Alcantor has gone clear. The Line in Winter in second. Salen's moved into third. Kudwa, Henri Matisse behind those. Here's Rosalian in the yellow nearest to us, coming home with a strong challenge. Alcantor to the Line in Winter is still there. Salen in the silver jacket. Rosalian the near side. Salen being joined by Rosalian, tight between them. Then the Line in Winter, Alcantor and Henri Matisse.
A brilliant renewal. Field of Goal from stall 14 on the near side, and just dropped in behind Dancing Gemini and Rosalian in the early stages. Going forward up the centre is the Grey Filly Fallen Angel. Tamfana is handy. Also Marvel Man and Exactly in a Purple Cat. Tracking those over on the far side, the Line in Winter. Alakazi down the centre. They're followed by Kudwa. And then behind those is Docklands, well covered up in these early stages with Carl Spackler. And back in the field, Never So Brave is nearer last than first. So too is January. And also towards the rear, held up is Facteur Cheval, and Cicero's Gift is on the far side. They're very well grouped together, and it's probably Marvel Man and Dancing Gemini disputing it with Fallen Angel. Far side is Exactly. Just in behind them, Alakazi. Field of Gold still held up towards the outside of the group, just behind Rosalian. Could develop into a real sprint finish as they run on towards the final 3 furlongs or so. Marvel Man, far side, in the purple cap, Exactly. Dancing Dancing Gemini, Fallen Angel now being driven hard. Then Tamfana, Field of Gold about to be produced on the right-hand side with Rosalian ridden along. Trying to come through from the back is Dockland, Cicero's Gift, and the Lion in Winter. The Lion in Winter with a chance. Cicero's Gift on the far side taking off. A wide open race. Cicero's Gift at a massive price from the Lion in Winter. Docklands runs on. Alakazi, Field of Gold in the final furlong. Cicero's Gift holding on at the moment from the Lion in Winter, and it's another major shock on British Champions Day as Cicero's Gift wins the Queen Elizabeth II stakes from the Lion in Winter, Alakazi, Docklands and Field of Gold fifth.
And on the inside is Ribby and Ben Cohen. And they're followed towards the final 3 furlongs by Mississippi River. And then Tokenomics and Mutasadif and Lord Masseuse is next, and Norwalk Havoc being worked on. And then Gatey Girl and Expanded. Running round the home turn, and the Lion in Winter joins issue with Count of the County pumping away against the rail. Couple of lengths to Mississippi River, and then Terima, Mutasadif, Ribby next, followed by Expanded. Wide of them, Lord Masseuse's Tokenomics and Norwalk Havoc. Gone to the front is the Lion in Winter. Being chased hard now by stable companion Mississippi River into second, then Ribby, Count of the County fades, and then Expanded, who's staying on ahead of Tokenomics. It's the Lion in Winter inside the last 50 yards. The Lion in Winter just about in the end from a fast finishing Expanded, then Norwalk Havoc, Tokenomics. The Lion in Winter.
They say home is where the heart is. Sometimes gotta roam. Spend my whole life chasing good times, and I'm never letting go. And if life may be a gamble, then I bet it all on me. 'Cause I'm taking all my chances. I'm the master of my dreams. I hope I know when the road is calling home, and my heart is full of hope. When the whiskey hits my soul, I'm gonna roll, roll, roll through the highs and the lows, empty pockets singing songs. When the whiskey hits my soul, I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. Oh, the road is where it started. City lights and bar to bar, singing songs about the future. I had my dreams since the start. I hope I know when the road is calling home, and my heart is full of hope. When the whiskey hits my soul, I'm gonna roll, roll, roll through the highs and the lows, empty pockets singing songs. When the whiskey hits my soul, I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. When the road is calling home, and my heart is full of hope. When the whiskey hits my soul, I'm gonna roll.